Hey everybody, Rick at the Stem here. Just wanted to start a new series here going through some of the available titles in the Apple Arcade. The past few years, gaming honestly has gone to hell with in-app purchases and microtransactions, and the developers simply making them virtually unplayable for casual players like myself. Was really happy when Apple Arcade was announced, and we were going to get some premium titles with not including that crap. And we're going to start out today here with a title called Mosaic, something I've already played through and was really satisfied. It was a really good game, but it did take some getting into, and best described as a slow burn. If you don't give it a chance, it can come across as just a really awful and well, frankly, depressing game. But that seems to be in its design, that it wants to make you feel for the character. And by the end of it, it really actually did. You get to experience what this apparently fellow has to go through in the drudgery of everyday life. Well, I think a lot of us can be there. We start out with what seems to be a dream sequence and being woken up by your cell phone. I like games that start with a bit more of a tutorial, and this one didn't, so I was left with clicking and clicking around, and the only thing I seemed to get an action from was slapping the guy. And let's just get him up. And indeed, that was the way to do it. Seemed to be odd, and to just double down on that, you can actually slap your face. I don't do that in the morning myself. And get your cell phone going. The cell phone seems to be quite an important element in this game. Reading messages that carry on the storyline. What I thought was a terrible in-game game on the phone, but once again, kind of adds to the societal commentary this game, I think, was trying to make, and how stupidly simple and ridiculous the game is. And all you do is you tap. And that's the game. How boring. How exciting, apparently, in this world, but flip, 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 flip. Well, there you go. You got 29 blobs now. I don't suggest wasting a lot of time. Oh, hey, look, I got money. I can upgrade my blip button. Oh, now I get double blips. Anyways, I probably spent a lot more time on that than I should have. All right, let's put our phone down. So you see the color palette is very muted and quite oppressive and depressive in a way, and found out that is definitely by design. It's all there to kind of make you feel the drudginess of this guy's life, and to the point where. Okay, come on. To the point of doing mundane things such as tying your hair. Yes, indeed. After sleeping in his clothes, he got to straighten his tie. But then, for some reason, he takes a really long time to brush his teeth, which, hey, I guess that's a good lesson to have, right? Everybody should take a long time to brush their teeth. And our protagonist here apparently realizes how depressing his life is. Oh, and look there's a reminder from work. Apparently our fellow has been late. And as you will learn through this game, his employer is quite the 1984-like. Well, you'll see. Some big 1984 themes in this game. So it's probably a good idea to get our fellow to work here. Do explore the apartment a bit, but I'm just going to head on out. Just wanted to carry on here because one of the neat things about this game is it uses splashes of color to drive the story. Notice here our apparently depressed man. This tap here uses his imagination and kind of gives you an insight into his cracking the glass. Apparently our fellow here needs a break from life, which I think many of us can feel alongside him. These little breaks of imagination are peppered throughout the game and add in to his character. So definitely explore other regions of the game. Don't just go through it on rails. But as you can see here, there's a lot of the initial, what seems to be drudgery. Why am I making the character walk out this hallway and all the way to the elevator? It's like, oh, okay, this is almost pointless. Well, I think you'll understand eventually that it's not quite. You can actually make them very uncomfortable. Look at this guy. Oh, he gets his very snooty nose out. Look at her. She looks over, buries her nose into her phone. Seems all very boring. As you can see, this is a drudgery simulator. This poor fella doesn't seem to lead the happiest of lives. Not a lot of color in his life. As the game goes on, you follow him to work, and you help him do his work. But the travel there seems to progress incrementally as the story goes on. Overall, give this a chance. Again, it's a slow burn. It may seem drudgery, but I think by the end of it, you'll realize it was quite a story. A lot of 1984 elements, a lot of Brazil elements, if anybody out there is a Terry Gilliam fan. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Give it a chance. Not a huge, long game, but a nice short story. So I encourage you. Give it a chance. Mosaic. Enjoy.